What's up?
Welcome in, and welcome in to the Infamous Tony's Halloween Hangout. I hope that you are all doing well tonight. For tonight is about celebrating you, celebrating the season, and having a little bit of fun while we're at it. Okay, that was terrible. I hope you're all doing well. Yes. Welcome in, Devil's Vixen. Jet Rules. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you have decided to join me tonight. Trying to keep an eye on chat here. This thing is annoying, and I might just have to destroy it. I've got a few different things planned for tonight. We're going to do a little horror trivia later on, which everyone in chat will get a chance to participate in. And we're also going to do a special chat with Ghostface, where you can call in via Discord and talk with Ghostface about your favorite scary movies. So, but before we get started in all that, it is customary, of course, that every cold start begins with a good joke or two. So, here we go. Why don't mummies go on vacation? They're afraid they'll unwind. I know, that was absolutely terrible. But one more. And I feel like this is appropriate because it is supposed to rain tomorrow, but Halloween will be nice. But why don't ghosts like rain on Halloween? Because it dampens their spirits. And that's all I've got. So, pay no mind to Scream playing in the background. But we do have, let's see if I can read that. We are going to get into our trivia. I do want to, right? Wasn't that the best joke ever? I do have to wait just a bit before we jump into the trivia because I do have to go check on things. I've been cooking all day, so there is going to be a brief cooking segment at some point during the night's festivities. But before we jump into that, how is everybody? How the heck is everybody? That was great. This is the first time I've ever done everything completely remotely, so hopefully everything will work out. So give me just a second. Let me go check on my other stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. I just had to go check on my meat temps, make sure everything was good, because I don't want to ruin a perfectly good pork shoulder. So, now that we're back, I've got to ask, I've got some rando things set up. See that, okay, you've got a delay in chat versus stream. That's completely fine. We'll accommodate. I'll hang back a little bit and won't jump the gun, especially for the trivia. So, some of this, we do love the screams. Some of this will be pretty easy, but we're going to go ahead and get started with the first round of trivia, and we're going to begin right now. So, here we go. What is the name of the killer doll in Child's Play? Is it A, Buddy, B, Chucky, C, Slappy, or D, Tommy? Skadoosh. I'll give it about 10 more seconds. I'll read one more time. What is the name of the killer doll in Child's Play? Is it A, Buddy, B, Chucky, C, Slappy, or D, Tommy? Everyone cast your votes now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B, Chucky. As a matter of fact, his full name was Charles Lee Ray. All right. Now, here's another one. Question number 2. Ow. That's not part of the question. Which horror movie villain uses a William Shatner mask? Is it A, Leatherface, B, Michael Myers, C, Jason Voorhees, or D, Norman Bates? Chet said it's D for D's. Jet rules redeemed. Hydrate. While you guys are casting your votes for this one, I'll go ahead and grab some hydration. Devil's Vixen said C. Let's see what the answer is. In which horror movie villain uses a William Shatner mask? The choices were A, Leatherface, B, Michael Myers, C, Jason Voorhees, and D, Norman Bates. The correct answer is B, Michael Myers. And thank you for redeeming the hydrate. Today's hydration is brought to you by, I don't know if you can see that or not, Liquid Death Dr. Death. Cheers. No worries, Vixen. All in good fun. All right, moving right along. Number 3. In the film The Exorcist, what is the girl's name? Is it A, Carrie, B, Reagan, C, Linda, or D, Emily? I'll read it one more again. In The Exorcist, what is the girl's name? Is it A, Carrie, B, Reagan, C, Linda, or D, Emily? Good call out. I forgot to change my scene back. No worries. All right, and I will wait just a moment until the ad break is over before we move on. Jed, if you could pass that message along. Okay, welcome back. I apologize for the ad break, but as promised, we did hold off. We were on question number Jingle Jammies. That's hilarious. We were on question number 3 in The Exorcist. What was the girl's name? Was it Carrie? Or was it B, Reagan? Was it C, Linda? Or D, Emily? Give everybody about 5 seconds. And the correct answer was B, Reagan. All right, moving along. This one ties into the film that my family is watching in the very next room. In the movie Scream, what is, or which of these is one of the rules to survive a horror movie? Is it A, never ask questions? B, do not go outside? C, no sex? Or D, always split up? Cast your votes now. And while you're thinking that one over, I'm going to do this. It's in my way.
It's 100% C, trust me.
Fantastic. Darth Vader coming in clutch. Waiting to see it trigger. Did it already trigger? Okay. Good deal. All right. So one more time. In the movie Scream, what is one rule to survive a horror movie? Is it A, never ask questions? B, do not go outside? C, no sex? Or D, always split up? The correct answer is C. No sex. All right, this one's a tough one. This next one is a real tough one. Jet, you got that one right. Congrats, or Darth Vader got that one right. One of the two. All right, moving right along. This next one's a tough one, so good luck. I've got a feeling at least one of you is going to guess this one. Number 5, what year did the first Saw movie release? Was it A, 1999, B, 2002, C, 2004, or D, 2006? Jet says it was in the 1800s. I think you might be off a few centuries. I'll give you the choices again. Which year did the first Saw movie release? Was it A, 1999, B, 2002, C, 2004, or D, 2006? All right, Jet said B for 2002. Red-haired chick, thank you. Welcome in, red-haired chick. Red-haired chick says 2004. Devil's Vixen, what is your pick? 02. Alrighty. The correct answer is 2004. Well done, red-haired chick. All right, so far we've got red-haired chick and Jet Rules on the board. It's good to see you. How are you doing this evening? Hi, little one. Alrighty. Ooh, this next one's a good one. Chillin', killin'. Yeah. All right, we're talking about the movie The Thing. What type of creature is the threat in the film The Thing? Is it a mutant bear, a vampire, a shape-shifting alien, or a radioactive wolf? Chillin', killin' in the vampire lair. Jet says B, the vampire. Okay, nope, he's changed it. Wait, you got which one are you picking, Jet? A, B, or C? The last one, the radioactive wolf? Red-haired chick says D, radioactive wolf. Jet Rule says C for I cannot finish this joke, which is shape-shifting alien. Alrighty, 5 seconds. 5. Alright, so what type of creature was the threat in The Thing? And the correct answer is C, a shape-shifting alien. Devil's Vixen coming in clutch right there at the end with the C, and you are correct. Devil's Vixen is now on the board. So the score now is Jet Rules 2, Devil's Vixen 1, and Red-Haired Chick 1. All right, moving on to 7, and I hope everybody gets this because, well, you'll get it here in a minute. The story of It takes place in which town? Is it A, Castle Rock, B, Woodsboro, C, Haddonfield, or D, Derry? We're talking about the story of It, book, film, whatever, what have you. D, Red Hair Chick says D. Jet Rule says D for diarrhea. Very, very interesting way of spelling that one out.
What's up?
Jet Rule, thank you so much for your being able to watch that. Appreciate that. While you guys are mulling over that one, I'm going to grab a doodad. I've evaded it, so I have no idea. So Devil's Vixen coming in saying D, dairy. Alrighty. So the correct answer, it takes place in which town? And the correct answer is, in fact, D, dairy. So that is a point for everybody. He got chopped up in the emoji wall. Well done. Well done. And good guess, Devil's Vixen. But yes, it does take place in Derry, and HBO is releasing Welcome to Derry, the prequel story of it, on HBO and HBO Max tomorrow. Wait, no, is it tomorrow? No, it's Sunday. I love dairy products. Alrighty. Alright, so next up, question number 8. In the game Five Nights at Freddy's, who hunts you? Is it A, vampires, B, animatronics, C, zombies, or D, killer toys? It should be an easy one. The first Five Nights at Freddy's. I love how Jet's getting very technical. All right, we got B and B from Red Hair Chick and Jet. I'll read the question one more time. Devil's Vixen says B. I won't read the question one more time. That's all 3 votes in. In the Five Nights at Freddy's game, who hunts you? And the correct answer is B, animatronics. So that is a point for everyone. You are attacked by the souls of dead children. Well, potato, potato. All right, moving right along. This should be a good one. Who directed the film Get Out? Was it A, John Carpenter, B, Jordan Peele, C, James Wan, or D, Ridley Scott? Red-haired chick says B, Jordan Peele. Talking about the film Get Out, who was the director? Was it John Carpenter, Jordan Peele, James Wan, or Ridley Scott? Jet Rule just threw all of his cards into the deck, into the pot, and said E, Britney Spears. I didn't even know she directed, but apparently she does. Devil's Vixen says D, Ridley Scott. Jet, did you vote? Are we going with Britney Spears, or are you actually going to cast a vote? He says, forget it. We're going with Britney Spears. I got no idea. Okay. And who directed the film Get Out? And the correct answer is B, Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele. Red-haired chick gets a point. Well done, red-haired chick. Alrighty, we've only got a few more questions left in this round, and then we're going to take a short break. Alright. Alright, here we go, folks. In the film Final Destination, what is the antagonist? Is it A, a monster, B, a serial killer, C, a demon, or D, death itself? In the film Final Destination, D for Dr. Death. My unofficial beverage sponsor, Dr. Death. Dr. Death. It's absolutely wonderful. I highly recommend it. I'm good on animal trivia, not horror. Oh boy. I don't have any animals. Well, I mean, one might count as an animal. All right, red-haired chick. Red-haired chick says D. Jet Rule says D. Devil's Vixen says D. And the correct answer is, in fact, D, death itself. So that is a point for everybody. Jet is in lead. Excuse me. Jet and red-haired chick are now tied for first place with 5 points. Vixen, you are coming up just short with 4 points. Can you pull ahead before we end the first round of trivia? Cosmo, welcome, welcome. How are you this evening? Good to see you, my friend. We're moving on to our next section, our next question in horror trivia. So, Vixen, as I stated, maybe an animal-like question. Which movie features animal-masked home invaders? So, kind of animal. Is it A, The Strangers, B, You're Next, C, Hush, or D, The Purge? Which film features animal masked home invaders? If I start asking snake questions. I don't have any snake questions, I'm sorry. Jet Rules says the question mark. The Purge is just everyone, home invaders. That's funny. See, I'm going to go with C because The Purge is just a lot of different masks. So C is Hush. Red-haired chick, waiting on your vote. In the which movie features animal masked home invaders? Is it A, The Strangers, B, You're Next, C, Hush, or D, The Purge? We've got Jet with D. We've got Devil's Vixen with C. We've got my AC unit just cutting off, so now I can hear myself think. Red-haired chick says C, Hush. The correct answer is You're Next. So no points for that one. Alrighty, moving right along. We've got 2 more questions in this round, so these next 2. Vixen, you still have a chance to pull ahead. Alright, here we go. This is a classic question. Which zombie movie features the line, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"? Is it A, 28 Days Later, B, about 5 more seconds. I'll just read the question one more time and give you guys a chance to answer. Which zombie movie features the line, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"? Is it A, 28 Days Later, B, Dawn of the Dead, C, Night of the Living Dead, or D, Zombieland? Oh no! Disconnection. Hold that thought. Okay, guys, I just went back to check and make sure everything was up and running. You're lagging out. Oh no! C with the repeat. Is it C? Really, really big man. I didn't see really, really big man's answer. What did really, really big man say? Really, really big man had no answers. That's a shame. He's not going to help you cheat, Jet. But the correct answer is, in fact, C, Night of the Living Dead. So points for everybody. Really, really big man got scared. Alrighty, Vixen, you are still 1 down. Jet and red-haired chick are currently sitting at a whopping 6 points. So here we go. This next one is a video game question. So, in the video game Resident Evil, Which organization is responsible for the outbreak? Is it A, Blue Umbrella, B, Tricell, C, the Umbrella Corporation, or D, Spencer Company?
C.
Albert Wesker coming in with a whopping C. So Jet Rules has said C. Spices and Verbs says Walmart is responsible for the outbreak in Resident Evil. Well done. Welcome in, Spices and Verbs. How's it going, brother? Devil's Vixen says C. Red-haired chick, did you say C as well? Is that it? Walmart, I hate how that's a viable option. Oh, I love it so much. But yes, okay, let's see. The correct answer is, in fact, C. So we've got points for everybody. We've got a tie for the end of the first half of our trivia round with Jet Rules and Red Hair Chick sitting at 7 points. Devil's Vixen coming in just below that with 6 points. So well done, everybody, all the way around. There will be another round of trivia coming up very, very soon, but we are going to take a
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad!
It's too dang bad. Take a very short break, and then we're going to come back with another fun segment. So, give me just one moment. Let me get my stuff together. I've got notes, and I've got papers, and I've got things. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, folks. So sit tight. We're going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back.
Now we're going to go over to our weatherman, John Watt, for what's going on down south.
What's the name?
John?
Yes, that's my name. Anyway, it's very rainy down in this area, and we are expecting a cold front to come through later today, so we'll be sending out a flood watch just in case.
Yes?
No, not you. Well, anyway, there is a chance of flood, so we will send a notification to everyone that will look out for...
Anyway, I think it's raining harder over there now. Is this true?
I know, you tell me.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not the weatherman.
Anyway, there is a chance of flood, so we will send everyone, we'll send a notification out to everyone, just in case, so they can look out for one. So, yeah, back to you.
And back to you.
Why are you cutting the camera back to me? Why are you cutting the camera back to me, bro? I'm already done here. Back to you, Justin.
And back to you.
What?
And back to me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in. I've been asked to do a segment. Somebody wants me to talk about your favorite scary movies.
I also have a rash.
I'm glad that you felt like sharing that with us. Give me just one moment to get things set up, and you'll have an opportunity to talk about your favorite scary movies. Is this thing on? I feel like it is. And one of these plugs into the correct thingy.
What's up?
I don't know what that was. What's up? Alright, now we can get this road on the show. Let me find my volume control so I can hear. Okay. So we're gonna have... Right. Okay. So I have officially opened up the Discord. And if anybody would like to join in and talk about your favorite scary movies, of course it's
Hi, son.
Let's see. There we go. There's the link to the Discord. If you'd prefer to type in chat, feel free. What the absolute heck was that? Everyone is scared, and you should be. Alright, let's see. Let me find... Where did it go? That was definitely not nice. I think I broke my Discord. Let me restart my Discord. You don't have to throw bricks. I'm perfectly capable of breaking things on my own. Kiddos, bedtime. Gotta go hang with them until they fall asleep. I'll be back later. Good luck and have fun. We're having fun. Good luck and good night, kiddos. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? Where did my chat go? Formula Dragon! Welcome in, Formula Dragon. What's your favorite scary movie? So how goes
Formula
it in this
Dragon
night of the
7100 asked
Oh,
me,
there it is.
how goes it in this the
Audio.
night of the spookiness, that night at which one is to be spooky? Oh, the night of spookiness is upon us. Mwahaha. The energy is electric. The costumes are crazy. And the screams are like a perfect Vocaloid chorus.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, folks.
This Halloween night is the best time to unleash your inner spooky spirit and join the haunted festivities. Are you ready to be spooked and enjoy some tricks and treats? Let's make it a ghostly
Well,
good
of
time.
course we're ready. Why wouldn't we be ready? Okay. Jet, are you up for a chat with Ghostface? You ain't ready, okay. Hold up, alright. Feel free to call in whenever you're ready. Formula Dragon, if you've got a scary movie that you'd like to discuss, feel free to call in via Discord. We'll get you live on the air and you can chat with Ghostface. Define call in. Well, it's funny you should ask because, well, you kind of do this. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Something's broken. Hold on. Something's always broken.
The only thing scarier than zombies is a blonde co-conspirator with super cool shades in cahoots with the one, the only, the infamous Tony.
Okay, I think I fixed it, but I could be wrong, so we're gonna go with that. Spices and verbs. The only thing scarier than zombies is a blonde co-conspirator with super cool shades and cahoots with the one and the only, the infamous Tony. That guy in there that's way uncool compared to Ghostface, yes. Alright, Jet, you are live and on the air. How are you this evening?
Fine.
Share with us, Jet. What is your favorite scary movie?
Out the Blair Witch Project.
So we like wandering around in the woods with budget camcorders, do we? I certainly hope nothing spooky lives in those woods. Perhaps a masked killer stalking you with their hunting knife. Or in this case, maybe a witch. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the bad lighting that was the scariest part of that film. Tell me, what was it that drew you to the Blair Witch Project?
I like found footage.
Found footage, eh? Well, we all enjoy a little bit of the spooky found footage every now and then. So, Blair Witch Project 1, Ghostface 0. Thank you so much, Jet. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. A Baja blast. Well, that certainly was fun. Who shall we call in next? Any takers? Going once. Going twice. Spices, would you like to join the line? Red-haired chick, would you like to call in? Please form an orderly queue. Spices and Verb says that Fried Green Tomatoes is his favorite scary movie. Yes, Fried Green Tomatoes was absolutely terrifying. I certainly don't recommend anybody under the age of 35 watch that film. So, who's next? Any takers? This is your chance to speak to Ghostface. The best scary movie of all, Gabby's Doll. Of course. Red-haired chick likes Jeepers Creepers. Well, red-haired chick, tell me, Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? No, seriously, where'd you get those peepers? Because, they're kind of nice. Alright. Let's see. Alrighty. Well. Spices and verbs. Let's see. Cabin in the Woods. That is a special film. I will say that. I have to agree with you on that. That was a pretty good film. It was the very definition of never let them guess your next move in horror films. I loved it. Very, very well done. Alrighty. There we go. This music is weird. Now I gotta ask. What gives, guys? Nobody likes Scream? I worked my ghost face off for that film. Do you know how many innocent teenagers I had to slice open just for that film? You can't win them all. Yes. Discord reminded me that I was still on the thing. Red hair chick says I'm watching Scream right now. I hope they got my good side. Okay. Well, there we go. I'm just scrolling through chat to make sure there's nothing that I might have missed. Every TTS is out of order. Oh, no. Sorry. Is my stuff not triggering? My stuff isn't triggering. Hang on. Yeah, it looks like it's a mix-it-up problem. Let me restart mix-it-up. I apologize. Give me about 2 seconds. Looks like I need to refund a couple points. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Okay, give me just a second. Yes, it's a mix-it-up problem. Let me mix it up back up and running. I apologize. Well, not right now, Lord. I'm right in the middle of a stream. Give me a second.
JetRose2011 asked me, where is the Ark of the Covenant? The legendary Ark of the Covenant. Where, if only I knew its exact whereabouts, I'd be off on an epic adventure like Indiana Jones right now. So who knows, maybe it's hidden in some secret chamber or buried treasure site. Till then, it's just one of those great mysteries, like how I keep accidentally causing party wipes in RPGs.
What? Who told him that? Oh wait, no, that's that other guy. 2 seconds, guys. The Ark of the Covenant is in Meg's locker and family. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Alright, let's see. I know we had a chicken jockey. I think that got redeemed. There it goes. Let me get that chicken jockey for you.
Chicken jockey!
There's that. Oh, good. Now everything's working or not working. Let's see.
Let's go.
There it is. There, you're working now. I also have timers set. I don't know if any of them played. Here's one. Okay. So that should be working now. Let me fix it. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what happened with Mix It Up. It just stopped working all of a sudden.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh my gosh, finally! Jeez! Oh, yes, let's go.
Duke Nukem.
Wow! Oh! Holy schmoly! Let's go. Finally.
Okay. That was terrifying for no reason. Okay. Well, now that it looks like everything is back up and running properly, I guess we can move on to our next segment. So, thank you guys so much for enjoying this brief call-in with Ghostface. Give me a moment to reset, and I'll be back.
I hit the right button that time. Well, hello again, folks, and welcome to my humble abode where we have decorated for the festivities. Welcome, welcome. In the meantime, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, who is definitely not a sponsor. So, where did I put my hydration? Remember, folks, tonight's stream is unofficially sponsored by Dr. Death. In the yeah, that's so funny. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Let me get my doodad. 1 second. Where did I leave all my notes and papers and things? Hold that thought. White screen? Where white screen? There's white screen. Very white screen. Alright, well, let's see. I shouldn't be muted now. I have fake fire and brick walls. Custom brick walls. Oh, the tablet was a white screen. White screen. Yes. I had to go get my notes, find out what the heck I'm supposed to be doing now. So, let's see. All right. Is the world too loud? Sponsored by Loop Earplugs. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why I have a sub to this person. I think it's for a Narnar raid. Probably. Okay. So let's see. All right, who all is still hanging out with us after that lovely ghost face call? And red-haired chick, did you get your points back? That's like the first time I've ever had to do that. Smee? Smee? What about Smee? You know, it was supposed to be vampires, and I've decided that I'm a vampirate.
Yes. An exceptional display of horrifying thrills and theatrics. But where are the pickles?
Where are the pickles, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because here are the pickles. Pickles. Where are the Shroomfords? Shroomfords are cleverly hidden right here in chat. Shroomfords. Pickles. Pickles and Shroomfords. This is the life that we live. All right, let me go put these pickles up before my wife gets on to me for playing with her pickles. I will say this though, folks, is it really Halloween without a little candy corn? I have to share. Okay, so let's talk, folks. Let's talk and be serious for just 1 second. How do you feel? I heard my ghost.
Billy.
How do you feel about the traditional Halloween candies? The candy corn, the mallow pumpkins.
What is this?
The weird candy corn.
A center for
Wait,
ants.
what's this one called? Just the autumn candy corn, whatever. How do you feel about candy corn? I actually like candy corn. I'm one of those weirdos. I like candy corn. So I think it's time that we all go to my next segment. Let's talk Tony's top 5. They need to be at least 3 times as big. I'm going to give you a list of my top 5 favorite Halloween candies. All right, number 5 is the candy corn. I don't know why. I just always love candy corn. People think I'm weird, and these little things too. But they're basically the same thing. They're just shaped different, so I like those as well. So, number 4. This is going to sound nutso. Chico stick. I don't know why, but I've always loved the Chico stick. Number 3. Hershey's. The little milk chocolate Hershey bars, the little tiny ones. I like those. They're dual purpose. They're good for snacking, and they're also good for making s'mores. So there's that. I've never heard of that in my lifespan. No, Chico Sticks are really good. All right, number 2. I don't know what they're called, but like the little peanut butter taffy things. You know what I'm talking about. They're peanut butter flavored, but they're like taffy, and they come in orange and black paper. Formula Dragon gets it. Chico Sticks are amazing. But yeah, those little funky, weird peanut butter taffy things, love those. But the number one, and this should come as no surprise to anybody that knows me, my number one favorite Halloween candy, without a doubt, Reese's Pumpkins. The Reese's Pumpkins. The Reese's Cups are great. The Pumpkins are a bajillion times better. Let's see, if we're talking about candy and not anything chocolatey or peanut buttery, Smarties. I've never been a fan of Smarties. I mean, they're good, but I don't know. I never got on the Smartie train. Now, if we're talking hard candies, hey, Formula Dragon, could I interest you in some candy corn? Candy corn got a number 5. I love candy corn. I'm a weirdo. I love candy corn. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that keeps the candy corn company in business. Jet coming in to steal some candy corn. Oh, the pumpkins are pretty tasty. All right. Now, let's see here. So, that's my top 5 favorite Halloween candies. So what do you guys want to hear next? Top 5 films? Yes? What's the worst? The worst candy. Almond Joy. Almond Joy. What do I hate? I do not like Almond Joys. I don't like anything. The only coconut. Look, and the weird thing is that Chico Stick has coconut in it, but it's toasted. Yeah, I know. Almond Joy is red-haired chick's favorite, and top 5 horror games that made me rage quit. I used to play them a lot. Yeah, Reese's always wins. Okay, so top 5 horror games. We can do horror games.
I hereby curse all your corn to tasty like candy, and all your candy to taste like corn.
Thanks, Duke. Okay. Jet said top 5 horror games that made me rage quit. There is probably only one horror. No, there's 2 horror games that made me rage quit. They're both on my YouTube channel. So Five Nights at Freddy's made me rage quit. Hard. I got frustrated and gave up on that nonsense. The second is a game called Eyes, and it was ridiculous. I know it's able to be beaten, but it was one of those that I played it for a bit and I got frustrated and I gave up, and that's what it was. Let's see. Another game that made me rage quit was Black Rose. Most of these are indie horror games. They're all on my my YouTube channel. I'm trying to think of 5. I'm pretty sure that I finished most of the other ones. Is there another game that made me rage quit? Yes, and all these games, they either are or were on Game Jolt. Stifled is another one. I don't think it was called Stifled when I played it, but it's Stifled now. I almost rage quit on that one, so that would be like the bottom. That'd be number 5. I did finish it, but it was something. But yeah, I'll give you $10 to beat Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what? The first one, I won't do it on stream. Let's see. All right. Cool. We're talking. Yes. We're talking horror films. All right. Easy peasy. Top 5. Okay. It's hard to narrow it down to 5 because I love horror films. Okay. So 5. Alien. I love Alien. I will always stop what I'm doing to watch Alien. Anytime Alien comes on, I'm there. Okay? That is one of my tops. So that one's going in to number 5. Wait, you psycho? Because Alien? But Alien. Number 4. Thank you, Spices. I'm glad somebody agrees with me. Number 4. It. And I'm not going to pick. I like the old. I like the new. I like the book. I like it all. So It falls in number 4. And I'm literally any category of that. As a matter of fact, I was watching the new It Chapter 1 earlier today, and we'll be watching Chapter 2 later, probably. I remember getting a headache watching Alien because of the flashing lights. I was sick. Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown was absolutely phenomenal. And I was very happy with Bill Skarsgård and the way that he played it, because he didn't try to copy Tim Curry. He just did his own thing. So it was very good. Okay. So Alien and It. Number 3, Nightmare on Elm Street. I love the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I even liked the crappy remake that they did. But Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger is one of my absolute favorite horror movie slashers. Let's see. Number 2. Give me a second to think about this. I want to make sure I put the right one where I want to put it. Okay? So, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Absolutely fantastic. Number 2. I know what my number 2. Scream. Number 2. There you go. I just did. So yeah, number 2 is Scream. And then number 1, I gotta go with my boy, Michael Myers. Halloween is my number 1. It usually shifts. Those top 3 are kind of but number 1, Michael Myers, Halloween. Demonetization. That was a very short clip, and you could barely see what it was. All right, looks like we got a short ad break, so I'm gonna take just a moment. I've got to go check on a couple of things, and I will be right back, guys. Let me take you over here.
Meridian Prime just raided with 2 viewers.
The fuck?
Yeah, there's a really, really high chance he will at least be a bronze medalist. At least. What? I blinked. What happened? I blinked.
Candy corn puts hair on your chest. Eat candy corn, so says the Duke.
Welcome in Meridian Prime and welcome in Raiders. I am the infamous Tony. Normally I'm playing retro games and chasing after the elusive retro achievements ever so lazily. But tonight we're having a little fun and hanging out for Halloween. So, who do we have here tonight? Meridian Prime. I see Ari. Hello, Ari. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you guys. So, what were we doing tonight, Meridian? Playing some more Octopath. Nice. That game looks like a load of fun. Jim Model. That's dark. Alrighty, well, let's see. Well, you are just in time. We're actually going to move on to another segment. I have been doing some prep work and doing a little bit of cooking all day today. And as I promised my good buddy Spices and Verbs, I told him, I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to be cooking all day, prepping some foods, and I want to share that with you because, you know, what's a Halloween party without a little grub? So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to jump over here to this, and then I'll show you the end result.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna pre-record some of this because I know you're probably gonna want to see some of this, but we're smoking pork shoulder for our in-person Halloween party tomorrow, and this is where we're starting at right here. Beautiful bone-in pork shoulder, scored through the fat both ways, cross-hatched. That'll help the fat to render a little bit better. And then we've covered it with yellow mustard as a binder. And then I use McCormick's Sweet and Smoky Rub to cover this whole thing. And it is a delicious, delicious rub. And it's going to cook into that meat and give it a delicious, sweet and smoky flavor. And it's a little windy out here, so you might have a little trouble hearing every word that I'm saying. But that's what we're doing right now. And of course, I've got my Thermo Pro probes here working, and I'm going to throw this puppy on, and we're going to let it smoke for about 3 hours, just as is. And then I'm going to pull that sucker off, put it back into a pan, wrap it up tight with foil, and let it continue cooking throughout the rest of the night. And hopefully, while I'm live on Twitch, you'll be able to see the end result as I tear into this pork shoulder. So, fingers crossed. Okay, guys, it's been about 3 hours. So let's take a look and see what we've got going on here. Ooh. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright, so now I'm going to put this on a pan, seal it up. There goes all of my alarms telling me that I was losing some temp. And pop it back on here for another, well, until it's done. So, let's see how that goes.
Okay, so that was probably about 5-6 hours or so ago, and this thing has been tight. Wrapped up tight since then. So what I'm fixing to do is uncover it, and you're going to see what has happened so far. And I'm going to have to let it rest for a little bit before I can tear into it. But here we go, guys. Yeah, I don't know if you can see all that delicious steam coming off that. Then we got, look at that, the fat just falling apart. That is perfect. We're gonna let that sit and rest for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to shred that sucker, and it's gonna be some of the absolute best pork ever. Give it just a little bit to rest, and then I'll be able to pull that bone out and show you guys exactly how tender that is. So, yeah. Is it rock roast, what the Gorons eat? It kind of looks like it right now, but I promise you this is much, much more tender than a rock roast. So, there you go. All right, let me get this thing uncovered a little bit. We'll lightly cover it. And we'll let that thing rest a little bit. That'll let that meat relax, and then it'll just fall apart once I start tearing into it. So there we go. All right, now, that being said, why don't you eat the boulder? Red-haired chick says, I can smell it. You can smell it. I smell something too. If you could smell this all the way to the Netherlands, brother. I wish we had smell-o-vision right here. I really do. I really wish we did, because that's going to be fantastic. So, by the way, Meridian, could I interest you in some traditional candy corn? It's Formula Dragon's favorite. He told me so. Right. So that was my brief cooking segment. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit more of the space. I'm so glad that actually came together the way I wanted it. I was really concerned that I wasn't going to have enough time. To get the pork shoulder done before I went live. I forgot chat. Hold on a second, guys. Nom nom nom. I think that's a yes. Yes.
I'm a teleport to your house, horror movie style, for the theme and grab a bite.
Oh, there you go. Formula Dragon's coming to get him a sandwich. Oh, man. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. All right. So let's see here. Alrighty. You guys can probably hear all of the, well, maybe not. All right, here, another spooky Halloween joke for you guys. You ready? You ready? This is gonna be a winner. All right. What is a vampire's favorite fruit? A blood orange. A blood orange. Got it? Get it? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. We love it. Spices said boo. Yes, yes. Terrible jokes. We love terrible jokes. You know, Meridian should, I mean, that's right up Meridian's alley. Meridian's, you know, got dad jokes galore, right? We like dad jokes. And what is a dad joke if not a bad joke? See what I did there? See what I did there? B to boo. B to boo. Well, folks, I'm out of this hydration. It's time to move on to a better form of hydration. Vampire flew through the window. The victim yelled, "Help! He's here for some sucky sucky." Vampire replies, "Please don't call it that." Oh, 1 second, guys. Let me grab a refreshing beverage. A nice refreshing beverage. You can get out of any murder situation by making it really zesty or spicy. Why? No, go on, skeleton. No, none of that nonsense. Skeleton was getting a little frisky. Oh boy. I don't know how to... I need to be... He's looking a little slim, wasn't he? His fingers are way too thin. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Hang on, where did I put my other doodad? I'm losing my mind and all of my devices. No diabeto, roll back to the kitchen. Oh. Okay, guys. All right, well, we're going to get ready for the second half, or for those of you that are just joining in, the first half for you, for horror trivia. Fun little thing we've been doing here tonight. But before we jump right into that, a quick word from our sponsors. Why does it always happen to me?
Every Halloween, good-hearted folks like you leave candy out for the little monsters, and like sugar-crazed zombies, they swarm, taking it all and leaving you with nothing but an empty bowl and crushed dreams.
Why?
But now, Thanks to modern bucket-based innovation, your candy salvation has arrived. The Candy Defender 3000.
It's beautiful. How does it work?
Just place the Candy Defender 3000 on top of your candy bowl and bam! Your candy is safe from monsters of most sizes. May not protect against larger monsters, ogres, or Bigfoot. Use at your own risk. Now, you might expect this miracle of candy security to cost hundreds or even thousands, but if you call in the next 10 minutes, it can be yours for just $89.99.
$89? That's less than I spent on candy last year.
And that's not all. If you call right now, we'll upgrade you to the Candy Defender 3000 Deluxe absolutely free. That's a $129 value for only $89.99. With the Deluxe model, our patented, invisible, electrified perimeter fence protects your candy from monsters of all sizes.
Must be the wind.
Wow! They didn't touch a single piece! Thanks, Candy Defender 3000!
That's candy victory. That's peace of mind. That's Candy Defender 3000.
Before Candy Defender, my bowl was empty. Now, I've got enough candy to last till Christmas.
Kids used to clean me out. Now they don't even try. Thanks, Candy Defender.
Just call 1-800-NO-CANDY or visit CandyDefender3000.com today. Get your standard model for $89.99 and upgrade to the Deluxe Edition for free if you call within the next 10 minutes. That's right, a free upgrade. Just pay separate shipping and handling. Candy Defender 3000 is not a real product, not responsible for injury, screams, or scorched teenagers. This commercial is 100% satire. The Candy Defender 3000. Get yours today.
Alrighty, and thank you so much, Candy Defender 3000, for being our one and only sponsor. So, there you go. Alright, well now it's time for our... take my money now. Now it's time to get into our second and final half of our horror trivia challenge. So those of you who have been participating, please go ahead and jump back in. And for those of you who are just joining us, feel free to play along as well. There are absolutely 0 prizes, so you've got 0 to lose. But hey, bragging rights. All right. I heard a witch. All right, so here we go, folks. We're going to start now. In Scream 1996, who is Ghostface? Is it Dewey and Gale, A, B, Billy and Stu, C, Cotton and Randy, or D, Tatum and Sydney? We've got a B from Jet Rules. We've got a B from Red Haired Chick. Formula Dragon says B. Jet Rules says, oh, really?
Oh, Billy.
Here we got more Billies, more Billies. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to read the question one more time. So for those of you that didn't get a vote in, this is your last chance. In Scream of 1996, who is Ghostface? Is it A, Dewey and Gale, B, Billy and Stu, C, Cotton and Randy, or D, Tatum and Sydney?
Billy.
We've got so many Billies in the chat. I hope it's right. And of course, it is B, Billy. So looks like we got Red-Haired Chick, Formula Dragon, and Jet Rules coming in strong to start out our second round. Jet, Red, and Dragon. Billy putting in that work. Alrighty. Question number 2. Which film involves a cursed videotape? Is it A, Pulse, B, The Ring, C, Sinister, or D, The Nun? We got Red-Haired Chick with B. We got Jet Rule with B. Formula Dragon, you got this one?
A center for ants!
Let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to read it one more time. Which of these films involves a cursed videotape? Is it A, Pulse, B, The Ring, C, Sinister, or D, The Nun? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Formula Dragon locking in B, and the correct answer is B, The Ring. Formula Dragon, Jet Rules, and Red-Haired Chick. Once again, a point for each of you. Now, moving on to question number 3. Jet says he's going to lurk and play Minecraft. Well, I hope you're not dropping out of the game because you're going to miss these questions. Alrighty. Question number 3. Pazuzu is the demon in which horror film? Is it A, Insidious, B, Hereditary, C, The Exorcist, or D, Annabelle? Pazuzu is the demon in which horror film? Is it A, Insidious, B, Hereditary, C, The Exorcist, or D, Annabelle? We've got a A from Jet Rules, and an A from Formula Dragon, and an A from Red-Haired Chick. Anybody else? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pazuzu is the demon in the horror film The Exorcist. C. No points for this one. All right, moving on to question number 4. Go with your gut, Red-Haired Chick. Go with your gut. All right. Which of these movie villains is known as the Dream Demon? Is it A, Jason Voorhees, B, Freddy Krueger, C, Pinhead, or D, Pennywise? Jet Rules redeeming Guide the Rays. So it looks like we're going to be raiding out to Necro G at the end of this. Nice. Let's see. Jet Rules says B, Freddy Krueger. Red-Haired Chick says B, Freddy Krueger. And Formula Dragon says B, Freddy Krueger. And the correct answer is indeed B, Freddy Krueger. Points all the way around for you guys. Doing good so far. Nice. Alrighty. Moving on. Question number 5. You'll Float 2 is associated with which horror character? Is it A, Samara Morgan, B, Leatherface, C, Pennywise, or D, Chucky. Jet Rules locking in C. Red-haired chick locking in C. Jet Rules said he would like to go get some CC's coffee. Not a sponsor, but hey, CC's coffee, if you want a sponsor, hey, just hit me up. Formula Dragon locking in C. You'll Float 2 is associated with which horror movie character? And the correct answer is indeed C. Pennywise. Pennywise, the dancing clown. All right, moving on to the next question. Number 6. The Xenomorphs appear in which franchise? Is it A, The Fly, B, Alien, C, Predator, or D, Species? Jet Rules coming in first, locking in with B. Spices and Verbs is coming in, says Gremlins with E. Jet says that B and C are both viable options. Maybe. We'll see. Red-haired chick says D, Species. Formula Dragon, what you got, buddy? I'll read the question one more time. Xenomorphs appear in which franchise? Is it A, The Fly, B, Alien, C, Predator, or D, Species? And the correct answer is Alien. B. Jet Rules is correct. And yes, Jet, you are absolutely 100% correct. In the Alien versus Predator films, yes, the Xenomorphs did spring up. Let's see. I would like to put in a surprise answer as well as my original B and also in WWE. Oh, wait. Well, me, I guess. Do I get a bonus point? Does Jet get a bonus point? You know what? I think no. Because technically you were right, but you did pick B first. I'm going to give you the point for that, but no bonus point for that. Red-haired chick, no point. Formula Dragon. Did you put one in, Formula Dragon? I just broke my chat. Hang on. Spices said Gremlins. Gremlins. So no Gremlins there, buddy. For this round so far, we've got Jet with 5 points, Red-haired chick with 4 points, and Formula Dragon with 4 points, and Spices with -2. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. You did say B. Oh, so he did say B. I must have missed it. I'll give it to you. That's my bad. So Jet and Dragon, you are both tied. Okay, moving right along to the next question. Question number 7. What is the haunted doll called in The Conjuring? Is it A, Annabelle, B, Momo, C, Lily, or D, Emily? Formula Dragon locking in A. Red-haired chick and Jet Rules locking in with A's. I see that we have an ad rolling, looks like, so I'm going to wait until we're back from ad before I continue. Teleporting horror movie vibes and demanded for more Nukem TTS. Meridian Prize vampire joke had us howling, while Jet Rules leads a zesty escape from murder mysteries. The chat's playing a game of B or C for points, with surprise answers and bonus points up for grabs. With Jet Rules snag that crisp high five. Stay tuned. You know, Frosty Tools does stuff. That's one of the stuff that they do. All right, just waiting on Frosty Tools to tell me that we're back from break. Or anybody that might have got an ad break. If you're back, just let me know. And we'll continue. Jet, I don't get ad breaks. I'm cool. Yeah, buddy. The coolest. We're just waiting for the ads to end, guys. Jet does rule. He rules something. Okay, surely we're back from the ads by now. So we're going to move on. Let's see. Insert Spotify guy. Want a break from the ads? Formula Dragon talking in chat. I'm going to assume that the ad break is over. So we'll go ahead and jump on back in. So we were on the question of what is the haunted doll in The Conjuring called?
I've come here to do two things, kick 90s slasher ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
For Emily. And I believe Jet and Red-Haired Chick and Formula Dragon all dropped an A. And the correct answer is indeed A. Annabelle. So Jet, Red-Haired Chick, and Formula Dragon coming in with the A's. All right, moving right along. Question number 8. Who created A Nightmare on Elm Street? Was it A, John Carpenter, B, Wes Craven, C, Sam Raimi, or D, Clive Barker? Jet Rule said it's Millie Bobby Brown. Okay. Just kidding. Not. Red-Haired Chick locking in B, Wes Craven. Jet Rules also with a B. I'll read the question one more time and then we'll move on to the answer. Who created A Nightmare on Elm Street? Is it A, John Carpenter, B, Wes Craven, C, Sam Raimi, or D, Clive Barker? We got B from Red-Haired Chick, B from Jet Rules. We got a B, Billy Bob Thornton, a B from Spices and Verbs, and a B from Formula Dragon. And the correct answer is, in fact, B, Wes Craven. So we got a point for Jet, a point for Red-Haired Chick, a point for Dragon, and Spices is on the board with a point. All right, moving right along. Question number 9. This is a gaming question. So all of you gamers out there. The game Dead by Daylight features which of the following? A single-player story. B, 4 survivors versus 1 killer. C, turn-based combat. Or D, space exploration. Jet Rule says it's B. The game Dead by Daylight. Spices says B. I'll read the question one more time for those of you that are still thinking about it. Dead by Daylight features which of the following? Is it A, a single-player story, B, 4 survivors versus 1 killer, C, turn-based combat, or D, space exploration? Jet, Spices, Red-Haired Chick, all with B's. B. Formula Dragon, is that you with a B also? I really need to put some partitions in these in the chat. Indeed, Formula Dragon drops a B also. Okay. So we got Formula Dragon, Jet Rules, Spices, and Red-Haired Chick all with B's, and the correct answer is in fact B. 4 survivors versus 1 killer. So Jet, Red-Haired Chick, Formula Dragon, and Spices. All right, we've only got a few more questions left to go, guys. Jet, can you give me a partition in chat? Just for poops and giggles. While I read this next question out. Which of the following horror films was marketed as real lost footage in 1999? Was it A, Paranormal Activity, B, Cloverfield, C, VHS, or D, The Blair Witch Project? Red-Haired Chick says D. Formula Dragon says A. Jet Rules drops D. Spices? All are correct. Kinda. I'll read the question again. Which horror film was marketed as real lost footage in 1999? Was it A, Paranormal Activity, B, Cloverfield, C, VHS, or D, The Blair Witch Project? And the correct answer is D, The Blair Witch Project. So Red-Haired Chick, Jet Rules, and Spices each get a point. Cloverfield is found footage with giant monsters. Indeed. Indeed. A lot of shaky cam stuff. But the key to that was 1999. And Blair Witch Project was in fact marketed as real found footage. Imagine all of our surprises when our generation who went to see the Blair Witch Project in theaters or rented it from our local video stores or whatever the case may be, saw the actors from the Blair Witch Project accepting awards on award shows that same year. Yeah. Shocking. All right. We've got 3 questions left, guys. Everybody strap in. Here we go. Question 11. Which film is a haunting shot on home security cameras? Is it A, Poltergeist, B, Paranormal Activity, C, Lights Out, or D, The Boy? Jet Rule says B. Red-Haired Chick says B. Formula Dragon said A. Just waiting. Spices. Spices, you got one? I'll read it one more time to give you time. Which film is a haunting shot on home security cameras? Is it A, Poltergeist, B, Paranormal Activity, or C, Lights Out, or D, The Boy? B. Let's see. We got B from Jet. We got B from Red-Haired Chick. We got an A from Formula Dragon. We got a B from Spices. The correct answer is B, Paranormal Activity. So Jet, Red-Haired Chick, and Spices. win that round. Okay, moving right along. 2 more. Question number 12. Thank you, Red Hair Chick, for the partition. A horror movie about about shadow-tethered Americans. Is it A, Candyman, B, Us, C, Antlers, or D, Smile? This is a horror movie about shadow-tethered Americans. Is it A, Candyman, B, Us, C, Antlers, or D, Smile? Let's see, we got Jet Rules with a A. We got Formula Dragon with a D. Spices says B. Red Hair Chick says B. The correct answer is B. Red Hair Chick and Spices each get a point. It was the movie Us. Alrighty. And now, a question about one of my absolute favorite horror video game franchises. What is the main enemy in Silent Hill symbolizing? Is it A, economic crisis, B, religion, C, the protagonist's guilt, or D, alien takeover? In the game Silent Hill, what does the big bad symbolize? Formula Dragon says C. Spices says D. Red Hair Chick says C. Spices says triple D. I'll read it one more time. I think Jet had to step away for a minute. I'll give him just a second. And I'll read one more time. In the game Silent Hill, what does the main enemy symbolize? Is it A, economic crisis, B, religion, C, the protagonist's guilt, or D, alien takeover? We got a D from Jet Rules as well, a double D. And for that one, the correct answer is C, the protagonist's guilt. So Red Haired Chick and Formula Dragon both get a point. Well done, guys. Well done indeed. All right, so now looking at the points and trying not to knock over my drink at the same time, the winner of this round with 11 correct answers out of 13, Red Haired Chick. Congratulations, Red Haired Chick. And it looks like combined with the first round, Red Haired Chick won both rounds because Jet and Red Haired Chick were both tied at the end of round 1. And Red Haired Chick comes away as the winner. So congratulations, Red Haired Chick. You are the winner of Tony's Halloween Hangout Trivia. GG, Red Haired Chick. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Well done, well done, well done. Well, I think that gave us just enough time. I think that pork's been resting for a minute. So why don't we go over there and take a look at that pork? And for those of you who don't remember where this story took us or how we got to this point, here's a little recap of the cooking adventure.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna pre-record some of this because I know you're probably gonna want to see some of this, but we're smoking pork shoulder for our in-person Halloween party tomorrow. And this is where we're starting at right here. Beautiful bone and pork shoulder, scored through the fat both ways, cross-hatched. That'll help the fat to render a little bit better. And then we've covered it with yellow mustard as a binder, and then I use McCormick's sweet and smoky rub to cover this whole thing, and it is a delicious rub, and it's going to cook into that meat and give it a delicious sweet and smoky flavor. And it's a little windy out here, so you might have a little trouble hearing every word that I'm saying, but that's what we're doing right now. And of course I've got my Thermo Pro probes here working, and I'm going to throw this puppy on, and we're going to let it smoke for about 3 hours just as is. And then I'm going to pull that sucker off, put it back into a pan, wrap it up tight with foil, and let it continue cooking throughout the rest of the night. And hopefully while I'm live on Twitch, you'll be able to see the end result as I tear into this pork shoulder. So fingers crossed. Okay guys, it's been about 3 hours, so let's take a look and see what we've got going on here. Ooh, yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, so now I'm going to put this on a pan, seal it up. There goes all of my alarms telling me that I was losing some temp, and pop it back on here for another, well, until it's done. So let's see how that goes.
Okay, folks, and that's where the journey started, and this is where we have left at. This is that same pork shoulder, and let's see if we can get in here and get this bone out of here. Just like that. Hope you guys can see that bone that just came right out of it.
Formula Dragon 7100 asked me, so why Arby's has never had the meats?
My favorite
Haha,
part.
you caught me. I've been secretly hoarding all the meats
fat
at every
bits
Arby's to
just
fuel my adventures and keep my RPG party
crumbled to
alive. Maybe I should share some to prevent another party wipe. I don't want to be the reason for another I'm changing meme moment. But really, we have the meats. Might just be a clever ruse. Who knows?
You talk about some tender meat. Look at that. Whew. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And it's still extremely hot. Look at that. Look at that right there. Now, if only I had a willing volunteer to come sample some of this delicious meat. See how this meat tastes, you know. So they could describe it in vivid detail.
Oh, Billy.
But I'm gonna do my best. Since I'm a relatively good host, I'm gonna do my best to describe this to you. Oh my gosh. Folks, when I tell you
Don't look.
that right there,
Scroll to another video.
That's
I'm
money.
changing it.
that's money.
Stop looking.
It is extremely,
I'm changing.
extremely hot.
Stop.
So I'm gonna have to get my meat claws after it to tear into it, but
Officers.
I mean, the meat just falls apart.
You're the peeping
I'm
Tom,
gonna knock my
huh?
camera down.
You like cooking? You like cooking? That ought to teach you.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. That right there. Woo-wee. Look at that. Like I said, this thing's been cooking all day long. I think I started it about probably about 11 or 12 o'clock, and it cooked until about 8. So a good 8-hour smoke on it.
You can see the coloration. You can see that smoke ring. Man, that's some good looking meat. And it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna get this thing shredded up all the way through. I'm gonna put a pin in it right now. I'm gonna work on it and get my meat claws after it because it's still extremely hot. But I'm gonna dive into that thing here in just a little bit and tear that meat up and get it ready to go, because tomorrow we're gonna be having pulled pork sliders. And that's gonna be good eating. That's gonna be some real good eating. Yes, indeed. Red-haired chick throwing a brick at the stream. Forming the dragon, redeem changing. What in the world? Red-haired chick with a silo erection. What? Oh, the meat does something. It just does something. It does things. Oh man. What a thing. What a thing. Oh, well, let me see real quick before I roll out of this. Let me see if let me go back here. And since Jet redeemed, yes, Jet redeemed a guide the raid, so we are going to raid out, guys, and we're gonna go see Necro G. But before we do that, let me get all my stuff together. So guys, hang around, don't leave out just yet. Let's go see Necro G and let's have some fun with him as well. He's doing some wrestling tonight, looks like. He does some retro achievement wrestling, which is really dope. One of these days you're gonna see this guy in the Necro G ring. But I'm gonna try to get all this this set up. Give me just 1 second. We're gonna try to do this remotely because, you know, reasons. I were safe from the RKO. I am spelling that right? Yes, that's it. Okay. There we go. Copy. All right, let me get it going, guys. And I want to thank you all again so much for coming and hanging out with me. You guys all absolutely rock. It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys for this past, what, 2 hours? 2 hours? That quick. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Thank you guys again for joining. I'm glad you were here. This would not have happened without you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to take my doodads with me so that I can get this stream queued up, or this raid queued up. So I want you guys to all stick around, say hi to Necro G, show him some love, and tell him what an amazing time you had hanging out here for the Infamous Tony's Halloween Hangout. And yeah, here's where all the magic happens, folks. Right here. So thank you guys again for stopping in. And yeah, I'll be back doing some more video game streams. Not tomorrow night because we got our IRL Halloween party, but I will be back doing some more video game streams Sunday. We'll be picking back up with some more video game streams, so be sure to stop in for that. Thank you guys again. You are all absolutely awesome. And don't forget to say hi to Necro G. Later, guys.